everyone, and welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. I'm Andrew Pisano, along with the Summer of Champions, Josh Reese.
Summer of Champions, Josh Reese.
What does that shirt mean?
This shirt is in honor of the very first wrestling shirt that I purchased last night. I purchased my very first wrestling shirt from WWE.com.
Not that.
Not this. But I realized when I was going through my wardrobe last night, I realized I have 0 wrestling shirts. Except for this one that Booker T gave me. And this is like their WrestleMania is Summer of Champions.
Yeah.
So when I saw that, I was like, wait, I should go to WWE.com and see if I could buy a shirt.
Wow, I didn't know we were doing a commercial for them right now.
We are. So, well,
you have a promo code to give out too?
Actually, there was a promo code that I used.
Right.
Unfortunately, I fell right underneath the barrier because they do.
See, WWE should love this podcast.
They should. They should. But anyways, so I purchased a Kevin Owens shirt, KO Mania. Okay. That was only $5. Only $5.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, because KO Mania is over. Again.
KO Mania always, like Hulk Hogan, it always runs wild.
Well, because it said KO Mania 2, right?
I think it did.
So that's
still
why,
amazing.
Because it's
still amazing.
Yeah.
But then there was a AJ Styles shirt that I purchased. It was like $11. So I spent like $15 on shirts, and I got 2. So it wasn't bad.
Yeah,
I was going to be excited.
That's what we always tell Eric, to just buy it online and not spend $40 at the arena.
Right.
We don't know why he does that.
Do you remember the very first wrestling shirt you bought or someone gave you? Because there was an American Dream shirt. There was one for Lex Luger.
Yeah. When I was a kid, even as a kid, I didn't have many wrestling shirts because I think like in school, even when I was in middle school, when wrestling was the most popular, like during the Attitude Era, when I was in middle school, you'd still get made fun of if you watched wrestling. So I didn't really have too many wrestling shirts, but I did have a Shawn Michaels shirt where it was like it said Heartbreak Kid, and it had like a heart with a sword through it or something like that. I might still have it. I don't know if I threw it away. Obviously, it doesn't fit anymore, but.
Speaking of getting okay, let's start this sentence over again.
Yeah.
I feel like Roddy Strong talking regularly.
Oh boy.
Speaking of getting made fun of for watching wrestling, I'm doing POF now. Plenty of Fish. I don't know if you know what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I do.
I've done that back in the day.
Yeah.
Plenty of Fish is. Yeah.
It can be
I've
trash.
I told you to do OK Cupid.
I might have to.
OK Cupid's a good one.
But I do free. That's why I do Tinder.
OK Cupid is free.
Oh, it's free?
Yes.
Okay, maybe I will have to do that.
OK Cupid's way better, trust me.
But
Plenty of Fish is like a herpes infested. it's nasty.
It's pretty rough.
Yes.
It's pretty rough. But anyways, on my profile, you know, that's like the little title or whatever.
Yeah.
The entrance to your page.
Yeah.
On it, mine says, just looking for someone to watch wrestling with.
Oh my God, Josh.
Just looking for someone to watch wrestling with and be a nerd together.
Be a nerd together?
Be a nerd together.
Oh, be a nerd together.
Yes.
You should at least put like Who Wants to Network and Chill, you know, like WWE Network and Chill.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I think people might take that as, because I like the herpes infected one. I want people to think, you know, I just want to watch wrestling. We can do the sexual stuff afterwards.
What, after wrestling?
After wrestling, yeah.
Okay. We should do your OK Cupid profile together. You should let me help you because I'm actually good at that.
There we go. We'll do that. It'll be a Patreon exclusive.
That would be funny.
No, so you saw the video that I did, the looking for things we talk about, right? I was bringing on some random people, and Cody Edwards. He came on. I guess he's not a hater of me. He's a hater of me or whatever.
He is? Okay.
I think he's one of them. So anyways,
There's
comes
so
on.
Many.
There are so many. So he comes on, and afterwards he's like, well, I was really sad y'all guys went to the pay-per-view model for the pay-per-view recaps.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, you know, it is what it is, bro. And he's like, yeah, I know, I'm cheap. I was like, well, you know, I can't help you there, man.
Yeah.
It's only $5.
Right.
It's not like we're asking, you know, for a $15 subscription or whatever. But I think we put some good content up there. I think it's worthy.
Yeah, and it's definitely helped us. I mean,
Yeah.
because this takes so many hours during the week to do.
Yeah, I mean, we're not asking for money for the sake of asking for money.
Yeah,
we put a lot of work into this.
right.
A lot goes into this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, look, if you need to cut back, just don't get the extra, ranch at
Yeah.
whatever.
And for Cody Edwards, he was on his way to Crackle Barrel.
See,
Cody, for one less Crackle Barrel month, you can afford the premium package.
just get a couple less pancakes. And
That's
then,
right.
There you go.
Or instead of getting soda when you go out to drink, get water. You save $2.50 because that's how much they charge for soda. $2.50.
Cracker Barrel.
Well,
Those sons of bitches.
for restaurants in general,
Yeah,
they
I
always
know.
charge $2.50.
Yeah.
Yeah. So get water every once in a while. Plenty of money saved. Bam.
There you go.
Yeah. I'm all about helping the What's Wrong with Wrestling universe.
Yeah.
And the kids of Hurricane Harvey. That's a
Mhm.
passion of mine as well.
Right.
Speaking of that,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to be doing a video that's going to try to prod the WWE into sending me a bunch of shirts and toys.
Mhm.
Because one of the things I noticed when I was on their website last night was they have so many clearance items.
Yeah.
And I was like, are they really expecting people to buy all this stuff? I mean, that's why they're on clearance. Why
Right.
can't they just send them to me and I can distribute them to people actually in need?
Yeah.
I got to think that would be a write-off for them as well.
Definitely, it would. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
So I don't know. Maybe that's something I can have Andrew edit. Andrew loves making videos.
Yep. I love him. I love it so much. Yeah, I saw that you said you're going to go to Toys R Us for the first time in a while, and I was like, "Come on, Josh. We all know you go to Toys R Us like every week.
I don't.
It's nothing to be ashamed of. It's a fun.
I don't even know where there's a Toys R Us. I have to Google it. But no, so next week I'm going to be going to Toys R Us to buy some toys for the kids of Hurricane Harvey, and so far I've raised $120.
Nice.
And I'm gonna try to put in some of my own money. See if I can get at least $200 to do a shopping spree of
Yeah.
buy some toys.
We should release those names
Of?
the people who donated.
Oh, one of them, a big donor, was anonymous, $100. But
How did they donate on your PayPal?
yeah,
And it just came up as anonymous.
they didn't want to
Oh wow.
say who. But I don't know if Ron Johnson wants me to say how
Yeah,
much.
he tweeted it.
Did he say how much he
tweeted that he-
tweeted?
Oh
or
no, he
how
didn't
much
say how much.
I don't want to say
But
how much he
obviously,
did.
it's if you
Oh
said
shit! Damn, sorry, Ron. I didn't mean it. If you
I don't
didn't
think he cares. He tweeted
Okay.
it. I'm sure he's proud of his donation.
I
You should be.
I appreciate your donation, Ron. It means a lot.
Yeah.
And hopefully I'll buy a few toys with all that money,
Mhm.
and some coloring books, and they'll go to kids of need. Because one of the things that I did on Friday was I went to volunteer,
Yeah.
and I was and the volunteering that I did was sorting clothes, and I did that from midnight to like 6 a.m. Oh, so many clothes to volunteer through. But anyways, so of all the things that people volunteer, it's all used clothes and it's crappy clothes. Of course, it's clothes that we're getting rid of, It's,
Right.
And it's toys that we no longer want. So it's like old crappy toys and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I mean, new toys. I mean, what I would imagine do a lot.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
It's a shame because, like, just a few months ago, I recently, but I guess it all worked out. I don't know what Goodwill does in a situation like this. Does Goodwill donate the clothes? Because I know, like,
Yeah.
if you donate to Goodwill, they sell those clothes for like really cheap.
Yeah,
But when there's like a devastation like this, do they give it away?
that's a good question. I'm not really sure.
Because a few months ago, I donated like 2 huge bags of just
Clothes,
clothes that I
yeah.
don't wear anymore. So
Yeah.
I kind of wish I would have, not done that, so I could have done it now because I had so many.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm really kind of turned off by about all the different organizations are like that, like
Yeah.
Goodwill, Red Cross, all these
Right.
different ones. So much money goes to
Well,
not
just
essential
the people
services.
that run it get rich off of
Yeah,
it.
it's insane.
Which is why, I mean, it's just like religion, like Joel Osteen getting rich
Yes.
off of people
Yes.
believing in his bullshit.
Did you see this tweet? So Joel Osteen with his, I guess he was doing a service with
Yeah.
all the people that are sheltering at his church. What did Joel Osteen do in the middle of his service? Pass around the
No fucking way.
Yes.
No fuck.
He passed
For the people that
for
are.
the people that are sheltering.
What
He
a
passed
fucking
around the
dick.
collection plate.
What a dick.
Yes, That shit is insane.
Well, you know, you're here.
You might as well.
This isn't free. You thought this was free? You're paying rent now.
It is insane.
What
so,
a dickhead.
if you don't want to donate to me, if you don't want to donate at all, but if you do, and you do want to donate, donate to JJ Watt's stuff. He's giving every single one of those dollars.
What is he not? What is he at now? It was over 15 million last I saw.
Yeah, I want to say it was closer to 8.
You know what was cool, by the way? Edge and Christian, their producer, messaged me and said, "Hey, you know what should we tell people where to donate?" And I told them JJ Watts, and they said it on the podcast.
Oh, did they?
So that was cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's see. JJ Watt's charity is up to
youcaring.com/JJ Watt.
It is $70,000 short of 17 million.
Wow.
That's insane.
Yeah.
All in almost just a week.
He's gonna pay for this whole city to be rebuilt.
No, someone
no one can talk shit about JJ Watt ever again.
No, you can talk shit about him Gladstone and all the other stuff, but I mean he's doing it for good purposes, so I guess it's a good thing. Now, what would you think about a Rock and JJ Watt presidential ticket?
Here's the thing here. And I'm glad we're finally talking about wrestling because at least The Rock is kind of about wrestling. But no, anyways, right. Joel Osteen sucks. Mattress Mac actually, you know, it's all for, I mean, he's done this before, but he gives away the food. He doesn't ask people for money. That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
But again, Mattress Mac doesn't really care about money.
No.
Because he works every day of his life. He's at the location every day. He doesn't even enjoy the millions and millions of dollars that he has. It's unbelievable, that guy.
Did you see what he did on CNN.com or CNN, live TV on CNN?
What?
He gave out his personal cell phone number.
Well,
live on CNN.
He's always done that, though.
But I'm just like on CNN.
Like if you
live.
go to the store, it's on his business. It's on the business card, his cell phone. Yeah.
It's insane. Did you sign the petition to make Mattress Mac Day?
No, I haven't.
There is a petition. There's almost
70,000 people.
A lot. I signed it, so I'm hoping that'll become Mattress Mac Day. He's done a lot for the city of Houston.
Yeah,
a lot.
Yeah.
I hope he becomes the owner of the Houston Rockets.
He could. He really. I mean, at least the partial owner.
Partial owner. Yeah.
Could, but yeah.
The Houston will save you's monies.
Yeah. Can you imagine? Like, you know what would be good about that is he'd probably make every chair in the stadium like a fucking super comfortable chair.
They probably would. Yep, that would be good. Okay, I'm all in now.
Right. So, but no, you're talking about The Rock running for president. The funny thing is, if he wanted to do it, he would win.
Oh, yeah. Donald Trump has shown you.
No. Well, Donald Trump won by, a different type of motivation. He won by fear.
True.
The Rock is such a good, and again, it just goes back to wrestling. He's just the best at cutting promos, and that's what being president is all about.
Lots of promos.
Obama had nothing on his record to say, like, here's why I could run a country. Like, he had no accomplishments, Obama. You know what I mean? Like, he really didn't have much on his resume to be a president. But he was a good public speaker, and that's what it takes.
Yep.
And there's no one that's better on the mic than The Rock. Seriously.
Yep.
There's no one better than him.
Yeah. We all joke, but I mean it's a possibility.
He would win.
I would not put it past him.
And he'd be an upgrade as for the president we have right now.
Well, some would argue that it'd be hard not to upgrade.
Very true. Yeah. He's just such a great motivator, The Rock.
He is.
Like that's like being president isn't about it's about hiring the right people.
Yeah.
And The Rock for being president nowadays is you just sign shit that other people think of.
But I'd like to think
The Rock would be good
at
motivating. The Rock would be good because he'd be motivating everyone in this country to be better. Like I watch Ballers, and that show is so fucking frustrating. First of all, have you watched Ballers?
No, I do need to watch it because there's a lot of good cameos.
It's frustrating as hell though because you're watching it's all about these rich football players that just constantly make stupid mistakes and get themselves in trouble, and you're like, God,
real life.
If I had that, yeah, exactly. It's like, God, if I had that talent and money, I wouldn't be just a complete idiot like these people.
Vince Young losing all of his money.
Yeah, but there was actually an episode I watched recently where Steph Curry and his wife were both on, and they gave his wife all of so many lines. And it was just like, oh my God, really? Who the fuck wants to see Steph Curry's annoying wife on the show?
Ayesha Curry.
Yeah, she's the worst.
Yeah, she's not great.
It was cringeworthy, that scene. But The Rock in that show, he's basically playing himself. Like he's just this super this super positive guy. You know, really, he should be the leader of the New Day because of all the positivity that he gives out.
Maybe one day. Maybe, Andrew.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyways, should we get to NXT?
I guess there was some good stuff on NXT. There was a lot that went on, even though it was only like 3 matches happened.
3 matches. Yep. All right. So NXT starts outside. We see Sanity and a bunch of security guards laid out near an SUV. And then we see 3 guys walking away, which of course we assume it's Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish. Regal then runs out there and he looks super pissed, like why do I keep signing these maniacs?
Right? Did he not notice? Did he not know this?
Yeah.
There should be a storyline like
Signs all
that.
this new talent and they, just go crazy and he's all pissed off about it.
Or Hunter needs to come down like, what is happening? Why can't you control these guys?
Right.
I didn't know they were like this.
Well, again, remember the I didn't watch the UK tournament, but I saw that one clip of when Pete Dunne attacked whoever. I forgot who he attacked after he lost his match. And then Regal was like, you piece of, like he was pissed at him. And then he keeps walking, and then Triple H is like, good job, make a name for yourself, kid. It's like, well, why
Talk about mixed messages from the
Regal's
top.
pissed, but Triple H is like, it's cool, man. Good job, buddy.
That's right.
And it wasn't Triple H pretending to be like heel Triple H, because why would heel Triple H be there in the first place?
Right.
Yeah. Why would
it was
why would
strange.
heel Triple H care about the UK tournament?
Yeah. I did like the way they did this though, the way they kind of shot it. I thought it was kind of cool. For once, I actually believed that they were injured and hurt.
I think Alexander Wolf looked like he was dead because he was leaning up against the car like he just got shot or something.
Right, so he had blood trickling out of his mouth. He would have been dead.
Killian Dane was on his back. That's that's a big deal for Killian Dane to be passed out like that.
Mm-hmm. Eric Young, and wasn't the chick hurt too?
Was she?
I don't remember.
I don't remember seeing her.
Maybe she wasn't. They need a chick in the stable.
Oh, the new stable?
Yeah.
You know what they need, too, is a name for their stable.
They do, yeah. Because when the NWO first started, they were the Outsiders first.
No.
No?
No. Scott Hall and Kevin Nash were the Outsiders.
Well, yeah,
they were
the
just
Outsiders.
a tag team, but they weren't.
Oh, they were a tag team called the Outsiders.
Yeah, just the 2 people called the Outsiders.
Because I thought that would be, of course they can't use that same name, but I thought that'd be kind of interesting.
Well, you got to come up with
something like that. Like
you got to come up with something original, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But everyone knows their names already, though. It's not like because that tag team, did anyone know their name, or did they say their names? Like, oh, that's Scott Hall and Kevin Nash.
So the reason why they were called the Outsiders was because when they jumped ship from WWE to WCW, their names in WWE were Razor Ramon and Diesel, but WWE owned those names, so they couldn't use those names on WCW. But their whole gimmick was when they were brought in, like they were like, oh, we know who that person is, but they couldn't say it. Eventually they just went with their real names. But at first they were like, oh, look, it's the Outsiders, because the whole angle was that they were WWF guys going to invade WCW. That was the angle they worked at first. Like they wanted to make it seem real, as if like guys from WWF were just coming to fuck with them at WCW. So that's why they were called the Outsiders.
So if this was the same parallel, that would be like the Ring of Honor guys coming to screw over the WWE or NXT.
Right.
But I guess that wouldn't happen.
Well, I guess that's kind of, I don't know. Are all these guys from Ring of Honor?
I think so.
Or at least they've been in Ring of Honor at some point.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously they're not going to say Ring of Honor. That's the difference. Right?
Yeah.
So.
I don't know. That's a good thought, though. Create a name for him. Definitely would
but
be.
But look, it's the same thing that the Shield did. It's the same thing that Nexus did. It's the same thing a lot of stables do when they just arrive and kick ass and leave. It is kind of funny though that they ran away from Regal, but they say, oh no, Daddy's coming.
I still remember my most favorite runaway from Regal was Samoa Joe.
Well, the drive.
Fuck you, Regal.
In the car.
Fuck you.
Get better security.
That's still my favorite by
Yeah.
far.
It is funny though how everyone's afraid of Regal.
Yes.
Like even Samoa Joe's like, we got to get the fuck out of here.
That's
Regal's
right.
coming.
Well,
He'll
he's
kick my ass.
He's the one with the fucking brass knuckles.
He's got his brass knuckles.
That's what they should do every time when someone fucks up. It's just like, put the brass knuckles on. All right,
Yeah.
power walk.
Regal's in his office. Regal, we have a situation. He's like, I'll be right there.
Hello,
Okay, he
old
puts them
friend.
on. Because they're always on display in his office.
Right?
Use them. Use them once in a while.
I'm with you.
So next up, we have the celebration of Drew McIntyre. And he comes out, he gets in the ring with his NXT championship over his shoulder. He gets a "You deserve it" chant. And it really, once again, I thought of how different he is in NXT than what he was in WWE. Like, go watch when he was in WWE and listen to one of his shitty ass promos.
Okay.
And he didn't have this deep, angry voice that like he has on NXT. It was just like, I'm the chosen one. Yes. And he was a bad guy then. It was just like he was just a douche that no one cared about because his promos were such shit.
It's weird, you
And
know,
his character sucked.
with his voice. I feel like he's a heel with his voice.
He's just a badass.
Well, like he's angry.
Yeah. But he was always a big guy, but when he was with WWE the first run, you're watching him and like, yeah, he's a tall guy, but he wasn't as buff, but he just looked, his promos and the way his character was and the way he just looked like a tiny guy.
Interesting.
And now he just looks like he's 10 times bigger than he ever was.
How did Heath Slater control those two big guys? Because Heath Slater's a small one.
Again, that's when Drew McIntyre just looked like a D-bag.
Mm.
So
Him and
he
Jinder
wasn't a
were
badass.
Him and Jinder were both tall D bags.
Yes, and well, Jinder wasn't as buff as he is now. I mean, Jinder's buff,
but they're
as
both
fuck.
huge. I mean, like tall wise.
Right?
Yeah.
But they both were just, ugh. You just look at them, you're like, whatever. Like no.
Well, I
one
mean,
cared about
because
them.
I've met Heath Slater before, and he doesn't seem that tall.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, Heath Slater's clearly back to jobber status with this Pelvis Wesley bullshit. God, I thought we were done with that crap. It's like we're going back to the Santino Marella shit all over again.
I've never seen that before, where they've tossed a Southpaw wrestling in the middle of a live show.
And then Cole actually pretended like
It's real.
like he goes, oh wow, that's 80s wrestler. I'm like, oh, you fucking asshole.
We've brought him back from the dead.
Yeah. I've
He
never
teleported in.
That was like the quietest, like that was the quietest no pop I've ever heard.
The chicken from
Pelvis. He goes, you might know him from Southpaw Regional Wrestling. Pelvis. Like no reaction from the crowd. They did not give a fuck.
the chicken from KFC is more over.
He is.
He is.
Yeah.
Because at least Dolph Ziggler's inside of it.
Shawn Michaels came
And
out
Shawn Michaels.
to the ring. Oh,
How
why
much money
did
you think he made for that?
remind me of that? I don't know.
You think that's like
50
50
grand?
Okay. I was thinking 50, 100, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. We're on the same track.
Yeah. So Drew McIntyre then calls out Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish, and everyone else in the locker room and says, if you want a championship match, come down to the ring and ask for a fight. So Roderick Strong comes out to everyone's displeasure, and why don't you tell us what he said, Josh?
Mr. Wiggle. All I care about is me, my family, and that NXT championship.
Really? Because you didn't care about
I'm
it.
not offended, Mr. Wiggle. Mr. Wiggle, you said you wanted someone to step up to you and fight you like a man. Well, I'm here, Mr. Wiggle.
Okay.
I'm done. End scene.
Who the hell is behind Roderick Strong as a character on television right now?
I don't know. I like. We'll get to it later, but
He had a great match.
that was
against Rude.
that was a great match.
Great match, but holy fuck.
If there is anybody that's begging for a manager,
Yeah,
it's Roderick Strong.
Seriously.
It's Roderick Strong.
Maybe his wife could cut a promo. Cause she.
Maybe. This
Anyway,
is my
listen.
man.
We got a bunch of people asking us to recap the Mae Young Classic, and I was like, all right. let me watch it and see. So I watched the first episode, right?
I watched half of the first episode.
Okay. So the first round is 4 episodes, which is each episode's like almost an hour long, right?
Mhm, mhm.
So that'd be 4 hours, first of all. Second of all, it's hard to recap a show when it's just wrestling. There's no storylines. There's no, there's nothing. It's just wrestling matches.
Yeah.
It's hard to recap a match because for matches, you mention maybe 1 or 2 spots in the match and then who wins. So like, I'm not
And,
going to, I
yeah.
don't want to recap a whole match. What happened? Oh, then this happened. Oh, that was cool. That sucked.
And we definitely know nothing about their characters either.
Right. Well, they did the video packages.
Yeah, but I mean,
before.
that's we know about Roddy Strong.
Yes.
Because
we know.
Yes, because
That
we hear him fucking talk all
30-minute
the time.
documentary that we watched.
Yes, but we don't have those with those chicks.
Right.
We don't have a connection with them as much as we have with these guys here.
The thing I enjoyed most about watching that episode, I don't know, maybe if I have free time, I'll watch the rest of it, but it didn't interest me that much, honestly. But
Yeah.
I did like seeing JR behind the commentary table. That was nice to hear him while you're watching a wrestling match.
Yeah. I thought Lita was all right. She
Lita was fun.
stumbled.
You
she
could tell
stumbled a
Lita
lot.
had a script in front of her,
Yeah.
and she just kind of, but yeah, she was fine. I mean, look, she never did commentary before, so she obviously needs a script.
Yeah.
But when JR would improv and ask her a question, I mean, look, it was the first episode. Maybe she'll get better.
Yeah.
But anyways, there was a match with the UFC fighter who's
Shayna Baszler.
she's a part of the 4 horsewomen, right? With
She was one of the
Rousey's-
the 4 horsewomen. Roddy Strong's wife is not part of the 4 horsewomen. It's no.
She's not?
No. I don't know why they keep lumping her in there.
Oh.
No.
Whatever. It's just a nickname that they gave themselves.
Yes,
because they
yeah,
like wrestling. But anyways, they're all in the. So did you see that one where
Yes.
they're all in the front row?
Mhm.
But they're all like in their own section in the front row. I thought that was kind of lame. Like, really, Rousey, you can't sit with the rest of the fans?
She's not like most girls.
Okay, yeah.
She's a monster
But
in a good way.
yeah. But yeah, that just reminded me because Roderick Strong was right next to her.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Mr. Wiggle, this is my wife.
Mm-hmm. Ugh. So anyways,
Spoiler alert, that comes up later.
McIntyre says, "I'm glad you challenged me like a man, but I hope you're ready to be knocked out like a man." I mean, this whole Roderick Strong thing, like,
He's getting a big push.
well, but he's been after the NXT Championship since he fucking debuted, and I don't think he's winning it. I don't think he's winning it. I don't think he's going to beat Drew McIntyre. Do you?
No.
I think Adam Cole's beating Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre might be, I don't know. Don't you feel that way?
Drew McIntyre is definitely going to lose to Adam Cole, but I don't know.
I guess that'll be at Survivor Series TakeOver.
Yeah, but
I'm sorry, TakeOver Houston.
Houston HTX.
Yeah.
But I imagine he's going to defend it before then too.
Well, yeah.
And
Well,
then I guess you could have Adam Cole and them screw in.
let's
and,
get to it because I'm not so sure Rude's getting a rematch anymore.
Yeah, we'll get to it.
So
Same.
next up, we have Peyton Royce versus Ruby Riott, and there was a spot where Ruby dove through the ropes onto Billy and Peyton, but it was like the lamest dive through the ropes ever. Did you notice that? She dove out and kind of just landed on her feet, and then they just kind of just slowly went down. It was just like, oh boy, that sucked.
It was rough. They did have a really good spot.
They made up for it.
Yeah, they made up for it.
When so Peyton Royce pulled up the ring apron, which distracted the ref, and then Billy Kay hit Ruby Riott with a big boot outside the ring, and Ruby sold the fuck out of that. Holy shit. That had to have hurt Ruby Riott.
You would think so. Yep.
She went back and hit the ground so damn hard. It was really good. Peyton then dragged Ruby back into the ring after that, hit the fisherman suplex to get the win. So,
but what is the move? Because I've seen John Cena do it a few times too, where they do the flip over each other and then they flip pin.
Yeah.
Where they're like one person goes underneath the other person's legs.
Yes.
Midair. What is that called?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what it's called.
That's so badass. I love when I see it.
Why did you think of that? They did that in this
They
match?
did that. Yeah,
Oh,
they
okay.
did that
Oh,
spot.
yeah. Ruby Riott did it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it was Peyton Royce did it to Riott, and Riott kicked out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I always thought that should be a finisher, but I guess I digress.
Well, that was more of like a cruiserweight thing, and now everyone's like, I could do it. Fuck it. So
Yeah, well, I mean, whenever I see John Cena do it, I think it's amazing because John Cena is fucking huge. It's hard to see him get that limber, but
Right.
I can see girls doing that, no problem. But
yeah.
I don't know.
So then we go backstage, and Christy St. Cloud, which that's still her name, I guess.
Yeah, they're not gonna change it.
Terrible name. She interviews Regal about what happened to Sanity, but they get interrupted by Cassius Ohno, who wants a no disqualification match against Hideo Itami next week. So Regal makes the match official. He's like so happy to grant Ohno that match too. It was kind of weird. He was like, "You got it. It's all yours,
Son."
Yeah. It is weird though because I know we've been doing NXT recaps for a while now, but Regal's a face GM, and it's kind of funny because his whole career he was a bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
He was a bad guy like 95% of his career.
Transfacial, bro. You can go back and forth.
Well, no. Well, he's a heel wrestler and a face GM, I guess.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, if he ever goes back to wrestling, he'll be a heel again, I guess.
He's not going to go back to wrestling.
You don't think so? Everyone has one last time.
Yeah, I think his time is up. Sorry. So next up, we have Heavy Machinery beat up some jobbers.
Stakes and weights! Stakes and weights! Stakes and weights!
There's
Come
really
on, Andrew.
nothing to talk about here. They just beat up
They
the
weren't jobbers.
and
The
that's it.
names
Yes,
were
they were.
Damian A. Wheel, and Edwin Najiron.
You didn't pronounce either of those names correctly.
I did.
No.
Dojovich plowed through a wheel with
That
a
was wrong,
shoulder
too.
tackle before tagging in Knight, who crossbody blocked and avalanched both a wheel and Nigeron. Dojovich re-entered the fray to assist Knight with hitting the compactor on Najarito onto a wheel. The result was a massive pileup. Under which a wheel lay pinned, defeated, and no doubt relieved that Nojovic and Knight knew when a job was done.
Dozovich looked like he was fucking the guy when he was pinning them. It was
I will say,
it was weird.
I did feel bad for not the guy who is. I feel bad for the guy that was on the bottom.
Yeah.
Who had to see that because I kept on seeing him like shake his head like, I'm not ready for this. Right. I'm not ready for this.
No.
And then it happened and landed right on his face.
Yeah.
That's got to hurt a fucking ton.
Yeah. By the way, I know this is maybe we should be for things we talk about, but I just kind of realized we haven't seen the Velveteen Dream in a while. Maybe they've given up on that bullshit.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
Come on, Andrew. They always pay off teases.
Oh, sure.
And we're still waiting to hear his comments.
Ugh. Oh my God.
No, not yet.
And you're wearing purple, like as if it's for the Velveteen Dream.
Shit.
Yeah. So next up, we watch a video from earlier today, and Regal tells Lars Sullivan that since you beat up 3 of your tag team partners, you're going to be in a 3-on-1 handicap match next week. So was No Way Jose supposed to be his tag partner, and he beat him up before the match even started? Like, is No Way Jose going to be one of those guys?
That's an interesting question. Yeah, I wonder.
I don't know.
Because he's only beaten up 2, right?
Well, recently. I mean, in total, it's probably been like 6 guys, right?
Oh. No, it's going to be all 3 of the short jobbers.
Probably.
And he's going to destroy them all.
Yeah, of course. Look, just get the diaper off of him. That's all we're asking. Get the diaper off of him. Give him some fucking pants or shorts or anything. Just not
or
the
John
Speedo.
Cena jorts.
We're done with that. We're done with the Speedos in wrestling anymore. I mean, we're done.
I still use him. Bobby Roode's in a Speedo.
Yeah, but he's buff. Lars Sullivan, is a... I mean, look, let's be honest. Yeah, he's a buff guy, but he's fat, too.
Yeah.
When you're a fat guy in Speedos, it just does not look good at all.
So you're telling me you don't want to see Tucker Knight and Otis Dozovich in Speedos?
Definitely not. Definitely not.
They would eat the Speedos.
Yeah.
That'd be terrifying.
And if Sullivan got called up to the main roster, Vince would put pants on him. Again, Samoa Joe's the only fat guy that gets away with not wearing a shirt on the main roster.
And he wears shorts.
Yeah, he wears shorts.
Yeah.
But he's the only guy that gets away with not wearing a shirt on the main roster now. They used to not care about that, but eventually Vince was like, no one wants to see those tits.
The only tits people want to see are women's titties.
Yeah, and they don't even show us that anymore.
Chocolate titties.
Chocolate titties?
I've heard about chocolate titties.
What do you mean you've heard about them?
Bruce Pitcher talks about Vince's love of chocolate titties.
So just black women?
I guess. I don't know. Maybe covering women's tits in chocolate.
Oh,
I'm not sure.
They've done that many times.
Oh,
too.
Jesus.
Yeah. So next up, we have the main event, Roderick Strong versus Bobby Roode. You know, it's really sad how much better his entrance is on NXT than it is on SmackDown.
Yep. His entrance isn't given enough time to breathe.
No.
On SmackDown.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because SmackDown's twice as long, yet they have more shit they have to get on the show, so he kind of has to rush to the ring, which sucks.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I agree.
Or maybe it's because he's a face that he can't be so douchey when he walks. Like he can't go so slow because that's kind of douchey to walk. But the Undertaker gets away with it. But like,
oh Lord, the Undertaker takes 10
most
minutes.
faces, run to the ring or they're excited, and it's just like, man.
I do miss like you said, the strut though.
Yeah, the strut, and then because he did it on NXT this week.
Yeah,
he did the entrance the way he always did it, and then he goes on SmackDown and it's like a fast forward. It's like you're fast forwarding the entrance, Because on NXT he goes like I mean.
No, Andrew, I agree with you. I think everyone else agrees with you out there as well.
When he gets on the steps and he does the, where he touches the turnbuckle a few times, he doesn't even do that on SmackDown. And if he does it really fast. And then he doesn't do I don't think he did the twirl on SmackDown either.
Yeah, and I love
when he gets in the ring, he does the twirl and hits the ropes. He didn't do that.
I love that. I love when he pulls on the ropes too.
Yes.
No, I agree.
Again, it's the most calculated entrance I've ever seen in professional wrestling.
Yeah, and it does suck because look, wrestling's cool and all, but I think like 80% of wrestling is about the fucking entrances. Brock Lesnar's entrance, fucking amazing.
It's about the
Bobby Roode,
right? Well,
amazing.
Again, they also hurt Lesnar. He doesn't have the fucking fireworks anymore.
No fireworks.
He comes out, he does this, and nothing happens now. It's
that
like,
is
what
dumb.
the hell?
That is dumb.
He's been around for over 10 years, and it's not there anymore.
Do you think he does it still expecting it to happen?
I think he must be like, it's stupid that I'm still doing this shit, and
but he still does
happening.
it.
He does because he's getting paid the most money in wrestling right now. He doesn't give a fuck. I think according to what everyone said about Lesnar, he does not give a fuck. Just pay him.
Oh no, I agree. Yeah, that promo that Roman cut on Cena about you only show up if people pay you to.
Yeah.
That promo was probably more for Lesnar.
Yeah,
John Cena. I feel like wrestling is John Cena. I know he wouldn't do it for peanuts, but I don't think John Cena wouldn't wrestle for a certain amount of money.
Well, but again, according to the storyline, he's a free agent, so I'm gonna say it he's not getting paid. If you're a free agent, you're not getting paid.
Unless he signed a
Stop calling him a fucking free agent. That's so stupid.
Right.
If you don't know what it fucking means, then don't call him a free agent.
Maybe that's what the contract was for, to officially get signed on to Raw.
No, it wasn't. Why would Roman sign it?
Because he keeps him off of Raw if he wins.
Oh, okay.
That would have been more interesting.
Well,
I want to join Raw.
Well,
You're not joining my yard.
He is going to keep him off of Raw because once he beats Cena at No Mercy, Cena's going to film a fucking movie.
I don't know. I think Cena wins.
You think Cena wins and leaves?
Yeah. Punishment to Reigns.
But why? Why does WWE want to punish Reigns? What did he do recently now that...
Did you not hear that promo?
That would be funny. Like he was scheduled to win, beat Cena clean, and then after that shitty promo, Vince is like, fuck. We'll find out on Raw if he cuts another Jack and the Beanstalk promo from a couple years ago.
I wanted to go down the same way that Randy Orton RKO'd Rusev. In about 5 seconds, John Cena just does 2 AAs and bam, over.
You're my bitch.
This is my yard. I'll be back in 6 months.
Yeah. I'll be back to get my yard back. You can have it for a while. Oh, yeah. So, anyways, Roderick Strong versus Bobby Roode. Like we said earlier, this was a really good match. There are a lot of unique backbreakers by Strong, which was cool.
Right? He does earn that name, the Messiah Backbreakers. It's a well-earned name.
Is that the name?
Messiah. I can't do it the way that fuckface McGillicuddy does it.
Oh,
Ronaldo.
Nigel.
No, Ronaldo.
Oh, okay.
He's awful. I'm starting to really get annoyed with him and all his nonsensical $5 and $10 words that he throws into sentences that don't really need to be there.
I kind of tuned him out this week, I felt.
It's tough.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get that way too. Like, I don't want to listen to a match where I'm like, what the fuck did he say?
Yeah.
I have to look that up to figure out what the fuck he meant.
Right.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I don't need a thesaurus to watch wrestling.
There used to be, like, when we started this, you know, the first podcast originally, like, for the first 6 months, I would always grab a couple of stupid quotes that Cole would say throughout the night.
Yeah.
And now, like, yeah, I'll do it once in a while, or sometimes I'll just say it myself because it's not worth getting the audio.
Yeah.
But sometimes I miss all of them because I just tune the announce. It's so bad that you just tune it out. And I've been to so many live events recently, you know, like we went, you know, I went to Royal Rumble, I went to TakeOver, went to Great Balls of Fire, all that, you know, like all that stuff. I've been to so many live Raw multiple times, SmackDown, that I'm kind of used to no commentary now, too.
That's true.
So, like, I don't need it anymore like I used to.
No, I get you.
And it's so bad that I don't want it anyway.
Like it would be nice with good commentary, but yeah, I mean, Ronaldo is starting to become distracting.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see who they're going to replace JBL with. Is
Otunga.
JBL what?
Otunga.
That's not confirmed, right?
No.
There's
But do
no
you
way.
doubt it?
No, because you need a heel
He can't turn heel?
announcer. No.
Fuck you, Saxton.
Oh my God, that'd be terrible. None of them could play a heel. No. I'm interested to see who they do. Is JBL stepping down immediately? Like, is he gone, or is he having like a farewell?
No,
show?
I think it's immediately.
Yeah.
Which is weird because why would it be immediate if it was your decision?
I bet you it is the King then. I bet you it's Jerry Lawler then for this until they find a replacement. Because there's no one in the company right now who could do it. Bring Austin Aries back. Let him do it. But Aries still wants to wrestle, so
That would be great.
yeah.
Austin Aries.
Yep.
Gone too soon.
Absolutely.
But it's okay. Austin Aries gave us Zolita Vega?
Zelina.
Selena. Shit.
Zelina Vega.
There's no T.
No.
No T.
There was. Remember, they changed it.
Or maybe it's a silent T.
No, they changed it. It was Zelita Vega, and then they changed it to Zelina Vega. Because that's important. So at the end of the match, Rude hits the glorious DDT. And I don't know if this was supposed to happen like this.
Oh, this was... Yeah, if not,
it kind of looks stupid, right?
Because he rolled like 2 feet and...
He hits the glorious DDT in the middle of the ring. But then, like, Rude goes to pin him, and then Strong just slowly rolls to the side of the ring.
It's like, fuck face, you're supposed to hit me farther over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. So, you know, Rude eventually pins him, but then Strong gets his foot on the ropes before the 3 count. Rude then picks up Strong and tells him, "You'll never be as good as me." Hold on, I'm going to sneeze.
Which is true. At least promo-wise,
Jesus.
at least promo-wise, he'll never be as good as Bobby Roode.
Oh.
Certainly. Did
of
you
course
turn on your
not.
mic back on?
I kept it on.
Oh, why'd you just keep your mic on?
Because I said I'm going to sneeze. You might as well hear it, right?
Oh,
I mean,
jeez.
what to be
That's why I
pretending like it's
talked
not
over
happening?
you. Yes.
That's fine.
Okay.
I was away from the mic. But if I'm going to say, oh, hold on, I'm going to sneeze, might as well leave the mic on, or else it's going to sound like I'm lying, or you're going to barely hear the sneeze because your mic's on. But I don't know why I'm having so many fucking allergies. I took my allergy pill and everything. It's fucked up. You know what? I played football this morning on. That's probably it.
Wow.
The fucking grass. So, anyways, let me try this again. Rude picks up Strong and tells him, "You'll never be as good as me. You're an embarrassment to your family." And then he slaps Roddy Strong in the face. So Strong hits Rude with a couple of high knee strikes. And then he hits his backbreaker finisher, which I don't remember what it's called. I don't know. He then picks up Rude, blows him one final kiss, hits his finisher again, and pins the Glorious One for the win. That kind of reminded me of like a fatality in Mortal Kombat. Like, you know, when the woman does the fatality, like one of the women, I forgot which one, Katana maybe? She like blows a kiss or kisses them and then they blow up or some shit.
Yikes.
I just don't get I'm going to blow you a kiss.
It's been their feud the whole time. Kiss blowing. So
know.
much trivial stuff. Raw past couple weeks was all about fisting. This one is all about kissing.
Yeah.
So many different things about minor stuff.
So after the match, Drew McIntyre comes out to the stage and holds up his NXT championship. But he gets ambushed once again by Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, and Bobby Fish. Again, please give us a stable soon, because it's too long when I have to read all 3 names. Cole,
Well, they were called the Red Dragon.
That was the tag team of Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish.
Oh, okay.
So you can't
not
call...
not the total.
No, that was just their tag team.
Not the Red Dragon.
So you can't call them
stable.
the Red Dragon when Adam Cole had nothing to do with that, and you'd just be copying a Ring of Honor thing or some shit.
Yeah.
Adam Cole then DDTs McIntyre on the stage, but then Regal comes out and chases them out of the arena all the way out.
Shoo.
And they run away again like, oh no, Daddy's here.
Hold on, I gotta find.
We're going to get punished. We're going to go in timeout.
Find that insane three words that Ronaldo said.
Now set loose.
Hold on.
DDT on the ramp by Adam Cole.
Hold on.
Put the microphone in.
Now being wasted here by this truculent, opportunistic trio.
What the fuck?
Right? That's what
the
it was.
I'm so glad I tuned in out.
I was like,
Truculent? What?
Truculent opportunistic trio. I was like, why do you need to use a $10 word? Why?
These are wrestling fans. We don't know what truculent means. Eager or quick to argue or fight. Okay, yeah, truculent. I've heard that. Yeah.
No, I mean, like, yeah, I can understand it in the context.
Opportunistic. That's their stable name, by the way. We are the truculent opportunistic trio.
Now that's a shirt.
Hey,
there's no reason he needed to do that.
If you've ever had a job in radio or broadcasting or television or anything like that, the first thing they tell you is, like, when you're on the radio, you need to talk like you're talking to your best friend. You don't say, if we're having a conversation, the word truculent would never come up. Ever.
No.
Ever.
No.
If we're friends for the next 80 years until the day we die, we will never say the word truculent to each other. Unless we're talking about Mauro Ranallo. We'll never say the word truculent. On radio, it needs to sound like you're just talking to your friend about sports, broadcasting, just like that. You're talking to one person because you're looking into the camera. So that's just.
I'd like to think we'd
Come
never.
on, Ronaldo. You should know this.
Yes.
You're a professional. You should know this.
He is. He is. He used some fucking crazy ones during the the McGregor fight too.
Yeah.
Like,
but you're just trying to sound like you're so fucking smart?
No.
Is that you're trying to convince people you're smart because you know big words? Ooh. That's not broadcasting.
His commentary style, I feel, is to be better than every person ever. So he always tries to add extra words, extra flair. Go above and beyond when you really don't. All you need to do when you're doing that is telling the fucking story.
Yeah.
You're not writing the most beautiful masterpiece on earth.
In wrestling or in sports, when you see something amazing,
yes.
90% of people go, "Holy shit!" Or
Yeah.
"What?" Like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
They don't go, "Oh, truculent! I'm bamboozled by this touchdown pass."
Right? I can never in my wildest dreams picture a scenario where Mark Vandermeer goes, "Oh my God, did you see that truculent, opportunistic trio sack the quarterback?"
I gotta tell you, that was a truculent stiff arm.
Right?
Holy
Never.
shit.
Never.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was rough.
Yeah. It's like
Morrow.
they just pull up a dictionary of complicated words that.
Right? Like I feel he has like a
No,
dictionary.
he definitely. You think he thought of that on the fly? No fucking chance.
Oh my God! I gotta work this fucking word.
There's no fucking chance he thought of that on the fly.
He gets the word of the day sent to his phone. Oh, I've got to figure out a way to use this in a sentence.
My favorite thing he ever said was during the Asuka Nikki Cross what was it, the no holds barred match or whatever, or the last woman standing match.
Yeah.
And this was just because it was, it wasn't planned or anything, but Asuka tried to kick Nikki. She ducked and Asuka kicked like a light. And then Ronaldo just goes, "Oh, she kicked light!" It's like, what? So now we know why Mauro Ranallo scripts everything he says.
It was painful.
Yeah, it was
Us-
truculent, opportunistic trio.
Fuck you, Ronaldo.
What an ass.
That's all I got to say. Fuck you. That was awful. You know what?
Take some lessons from good old JR.
Ronaldo's commentary makes me appreciate what's his face on SmackDown.
JR, by God, when he saw
Yes.
something crazy. Yeah, that's what you'd say.
Yes. Or the King. Ah! Oh my God. Right?
Yeah.
Just scream every once in a while. It's fine. We don't need this. I don't need to look up what you say, Ronaldo.
Right.
Please.
Yep.
Fuck.
Well, I know my worst moment is. It's definitely that.
Hearing those words.
Who is your worst dressed?
Worst dressed was probably the jobber tag team.
Yeah.
Yeah. There really wasn't that many women. I always pick Ruby Riott.
But she's scarier than ever. She's gotten worse. She has shorter hair now. I feel like she's got more piercings. She looks like Jessica Jones on crack.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Oof.
Yeah.
I'm changing. I'll go with Ruby Riott. You're right. Why did I choose anybody else?
Speaking of Jessica Jones, did you watch Defenders yet?
I'm not finished.
What episode?
4 or 5?
Okay. All right. What do you think so far?
It's all right. It's all right.
The problem with that the one problem with that show is they never really build. We don't really ever learn much about Sigourney Weaver's character.
Oh,
So it's like,
well, I haven't finished it yet, Andrew, so I don't know.
well, I know, but you don't learn much more.
Well, I picture she's the head of the hand.
All right, it's fine. We'll
The
keep
thumb?
going. Who is your best dressed?
Or the pinky? Which one do you think does more work, pinky or the thumb? Maybe the index finger.
No,
Out of
the
all-
thumb
out of-
is what separates us from
No.
gorillas.
So out of all your fingers,
Or not? Well, not yeah.
out of all
yeah.
fingers, which one do you think is more important? Honestly, is it the thumb?
Probably.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. That's a good question. That's random. I know. Sorry. Who was my best dressed? Is that what you said?
Okay.
Sorry. Did you ask who was my best dressed?
Yeah.
You send me off on these tangents, Andrew. It's your fault. Best dressed, Peyton Royce.
Yes. Thank you.
I really want to pick Billy Kay, but I can't do it without thinking she looks like Ronald McDonald.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ronald Peyton Royce. I mean Billy Kay.
Billy
She has
Kay.
too much makeup on.
Too much
makeup on.
lipstick.
Yeah. Oh no, I meant to say, yeah, no, apes have opposable thumbs. Gorillas have opposable thumbs.
Mhm. Monkeys.
I meant like separates us from the
Animals.
rest of the animals.
Yeah. Mhm. No, I felt you. I felt you.
Worst moment? Yeah, I didn't know until you showed me that fucking Ronaldo.
No,
quote.
yeah,
It's
that
definitely
was that was my worst moment. He ruined what I thought was pretty cool because he made me fucking instead of fucking realizing the rest of it, I was stuck in that moment trying to understand what the fuck he was saying.
Yeah.
It was painful.
Best moment?
Best moment was the match. I thought the match was great.
It was a great match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. I mean, that was takeover worthy.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been an amazing match at Takeover.
Yeah.
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 4-star match in my opinion.
Not 5.
No, it wasn't in the Tokyo Dome.
Oh, okay. Right. All right. That's all for awards. So, what do you want to talk about?
Well, the first biggest fucking thing on Earth right now is the Nature Boy survived.
He did.
He did.
Saw the video?
I did.
It was nice.
We played on the show today for Booker.
Nature Boy.
Booker didn't know that he had survived, and he shared a story about the Ricky Steamboat going to see the Nature Boy.
Yeah.
And Booker said Ricky leaned in to Rick and was like, "Hey, Rick, it's a steamboat." And he said the only word that Rick said, didn't even open his eyes, "Incredible."
Nice.
So it's nice, Ric Flair. I don't know, maybe he's going to be coming to TV soon because he said he's going to be coming very, 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 very soon.
I can't imagine he's gonna be in TV that soon. It seems. I mean, he's got physical therapy to do and shit. You know.
True, but I mean, made it seem like he was going to be doing some stuff pretty soon. So I don't know. Like, I don't want to. I don't want to. You know, talk.
We still don't know everything that happened with him.
True. I don't know if we ever fully
His wife
will.
Won't, his fiance won't even say. I'm sure he will.
You think you will?
He
Oh, I
will.
fucking was drinking too much and, you know, fucking, you know, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Limousine flying, jet
Well,
flying.
I wonder because, you know, my mom needed a new liver.
Mm,
However, she was in the hospital for way longer and she's still,
yeah.
like, you know, she's still doing physical therapy and still learning to walk. Now,
Yeah.
Ric Flair was a wrestler and, you know, an athlete and all that stuff. So I guess he can get up and.
Well, in the video, he was standing.
No, he was sitting.
Was he?
Yeah.
Looked like he was standing.
He
I
was
don't know.
sitting.
But my question to you is,
I think he was.
had Ric Flair passed away, like, would this have, like, hit you, like, really, really hard? Or would, you know, would this be, like, the same level as, like, maybe Shawn Michaels passing away one day?
Well,
I know it's weird to talk about, but I just wonder, like,
I mean,
where
I don't know
where it
him
rates-
personally, but you know, yeah, if it's it would obviously would suck, you know.
Okay. Well, I didn't know. Like, did Lincoln Park upset you when Chester died?
See, like celebrity deaths don't really shock me,
No?
you know. They don't.
Okay. So it really wouldn't have moved you that much. I mean, you would have been sad, but I mean, you wouldn't have been like, God damn, Ric Flair fucking died.
Well, no,
That guy
I would
was
feel
my-
like that.
He
Yeah,
was my idol.
yeah, no, I would. Like when I remember when Macho Man died, I was like, "Fuck,"
Okay.
you know. Yeah, I would be upset. Yeah, I mean, I
Okay.
wouldn't be bawling because I don't know him personally.
Yeah.
or anything like that. Unless they made like some video package on Raw that would make me cry.
Mm.
like, you know, but like, but yeah, no, it would
I'd
definitely.
like to
suck.
think that video package would probably make you cry. They got a lot of film to go through, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I felt like when they did the Superfly, like they kind of like skimmed over a lot of his stuff because all the legal battles and
Well,
everything.
they didn't do a video package for him, right?
I don't remember if
they
they
did.
did. It was like super quick, but I
don't
remember they
think they
did like
did.
in
Just the
memory.
graphic at the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
That's it.
Maybe they didn't do one.
I don't think they did because they didn't want blowback.
Yeah.
Because you're honoring a murderer.
Mm-hmm. It was weird.
Allegedly.
Uh,
But no, he
but
fucking murdered that girl.
allegedly, let's keep it clean. Autumn Wolf asked on the things that we talk about video that I did earlier. She wanted to know what's been up with Summer Rae, and I really couldn't find much that's been up with Summer Rae per Wikipedia.
Well, there's a rumor that just WWE, like she's ready. She went to the Performance Center a couple months ago to get ready to do, you know, in-ring work again. But WWE does not have anything for her.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the newest current story that I could find was from December of 2016, and I was like, damn.
Well, she got injured. But again, she's back. I just don't. Again, it's another thing. Just like I've said before, I don't know why WWE. Why do you continue to pay these people and not use them for anything?
I think they pay them so they can keep them off of other things, like. You know,
What are you worried Summer Rae's gonna do?
I don't know. Why do they keep on? Well, Paige is a bigger name, but I mean, Summer Rae has fans. She has a following. So, I mean, people are going to.
No, but she has
Follow
a
whatever she
contract.
does.
I mean, she has a contract right now.
Yeah.
So like, but you know, she's on. She's ready. She's back, and then she goes back on Instagram. She's just partying every day. She's getting paid by WWE just to go to parties.
It's a fucking good job, man.
It is a
Fucking
good job.
So let's see. I thought this one would get you triggered, so I figured it would be good to talk about. No, it's not about Liv Morgan because I keep on trying to find more info about Liv.
When is she
but I
gonna
can't
debut
find
on
it.
SmackDown?
Before Summer Rae, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But I found this about Seth Rollins. He was talking to Sam Roberts. Did you hear about this?
No.
Seth Rollins hates that the curb stop got banned.
Well, of course he fucking does. He was the coolest finisher in wrestling.
But he actually verbalized it. You think that he would, try to keep that one close to the vest?
Yeah.
So
Did
do you
he
want?
say if he thought of that finisher?
I didn't read. Do you want me to read it? So this was to Sam from Sam Roberts' podcast. So Vince is sitting, wherever Vince McMahon sits on Monday morning, and he's seen me on the Today Show, and I look great in a suit. I'm representing the company. I look great in a suit. I'm wearing the title, and then he sees this package with me stomping on another man's head into the ground, and it'd be calling a curb stomp on national TV.
Couldn't you just change the name of the finisher?
It would have been nice. And he thought to himself, well, that's not a good representation of what I want my top guy to do. So
he's not your top guy anymore.
Not anymore.
And it seems like he never will be. So why do you care?
It gets funnier towards the end.
The Undertaker tombstoned. Tombstone.
Well, there's a big difference between
a tombstone.
Undertaker and Seth Rollins.
What?
One's a fucking legend.
So what? Vince doesn't want the curb stomp because he doesn't want kids to try it at home.
True.
You tombstone someone, you could kill them.
True.
That's way more fatal than the curb stomp. Unless you actually make them bite the curb and kick them in the back of the head. That's not what Seth Rollins is doing.
So Rollins
This
continues.
isn't Malcolm X, or I'm sorry, American History X.
Oh yeah, that was sad.
Yeah.
Broke his teeth out and everything. So he just had a meeting with some of his people, and they decided, well, we don't need it. We can figure out another finish for you, and the rest is history. And I get it. I hate it. I think it's silly, but it is what it is. It's not my company, so I'm doing the best that I can with it. I get it from a marketing standpoint. I totally understand it. I hate it because it's such a great finish. It was easy, and I could do it with everyone. But hey, so is my cool knee now.
No, it's not. It's not.
So is my cool knee now. So let's just start liking that.
No, we won't. We won't like
I
it.
thought that was so funny. The ending to that. So is my cool knee.
He knows he doesn't understand it on a marketing standpoint because when you let The Undertaker do it, and then Finn Balor gets to just kick, he does the spot where he just kicks you in the fucking head.
The coup de grace, I think, is honestly probably as bad as the curb stomp. I mean, you're stomping on someone's stomach.
I'm talking about the spot in the middle of Balor's matches, though, where he's on the apron and he just runs and kicks someone in the head.
Yeah, but I mean, still, the coup de grace is a setup, right? Or no, that's his finisher.
No, that's his finisher.
His finisher. I'd like to think that that's probably a worse finish than the curb stomp because he's actually landing on someone. I mean,
you mean if you did it for real?
Even like that. I mean, Seth Rollins, when he was doing that, guys could cushion themselves by hitting their hand on the mat first.
Yeah, but
cushion.
Balor knows how to do it, so I could do it to you, and it wouldn't hurt. Now I weigh a hell of a lot more than Balor.
I'd be afraid.
I weigh a hell of a lot more than Balor, so you'd feel some more But no, there's a way to do it without hurting the person.
Yeah. So does this change your opinion on how much you like his new finish at all? Or?
No, of course not. Just because he did an interview.
Yeah.
I feel for him that his curb stomp got banned, which is fucking stupid. But
yeah. Do you think that he'll think of a new finish just because?
I hope so.
Yeah, because the knee is kind of lame.
Again, you have the Phoenix Splash. Do the Phoenix Splash.
Yep. It is weird that they keep on outlawing a bunch of Seth's moves. Like he can't do the buckle bomb anymore.
Well, I get that because it injured 2 people.
Yeah, but I mean,
I get that.
I feel like he's the only guy. Well, Joe had one of his moves. Yeah, but that was before
his finisher.
Yeah, the Muscle Buster. Yeah,
because that ended Tyson Kidd's career.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So we got this Kevin Owens talking to the Argus leader.
Who?
Argus leader. I'm giving the place that got the story credit. I
didn't know what we were talking about. Like, who's the Argus leader?
Oh, it's a newspaper.
Oh.
He talked to them about why he dropped the Face of America gimmick.
Because he's not the fucking champion anymore.
Listen here, I'm giving you the quote.
I do miss him walking around his face, though.
It was great. I just missed the Face of America gimmick. I thought that was awesome.
Yeah.
So, quote, I'm moving away from that now by choice, because there's so many people on SmackDown right now talking about America, whether it's Jinder Mahal or Rusev. I don't like being like other people. When I started the Face of America, there was nobody on SmackDown doing that kind of stuff, and now there's too many of us. I'm going back to being Kevin Owens, and that's always worked out pretty good for me. So, yeah, I mean, I feel with Kevin Owens on that part that, you know, with
Yeah.
gender on board, it is kind of weird that to have two of the top guys, both Americans suck that
Yeah.
time. So I don't know.
Did he ever change his Twitter avatar?
From being black?
Yeah.
I
Because remember he
don't know.
said he. Let me look it up. Hold on.
I've got free Wi-Fi, baby. I can do it now. We'll see who gets there first.
How come I can't? What, did he block me on both accounts?
Kevin Owens blocked you. I'm
Oh.
surprised he didn't block me. Oh, no, it's still black.
It is.
Yeah. Oh, everything's still black. Oh,
Look at this. This is random, but Adam Schefter is reporting that Denver's interested in Brock Osweiler.
are you sure it's a real Adam Schefter account?
Yes, it's the one I follow. Yes.
Okay, well, I
I
just
don't
wanted
get
to make
fooled by
sure.
that stupid shit.
People
I'm not
do.
a dummy.
People do. That would be amazing. Oh, let it please come full circle. That would be
That'd
amazing.
be fucking hilarious. You know he doesn't want to go there, and he doesn't have to. He's getting $16 million. That's why Revis isn't playing the NFL this year. He's getting $6 million from the Jets.
I hope it happens.
Yeah. What else?
So I think that is it. There was something else that I saw that I thought would be good. Let me see if I can get back to it on Squared Circle, because you know I find all my stuff on Reddit. I'm a Reddit whore. Let's see. There was something good that I saw. Oh, did you see what Xavier Woods went to Dragon Con as?
No. A dragon?
He went to Dragon Con dressed as Bailey.
Oh my god.
with the shirt and his hair in a ponytail. He looked pretty funny. It was
Wow.
good stuff. It was good stuff. I can't find anything else. So I guess we're moving on
Moving on to what?
to questions.
Oh right.
Oh, here we go.
Oh boy.
Oh shit.
Oh boy.
This
Oh, no.
this Reddit thread is I'm so happy Batista isn't in the WWE anymore.
Okay.
This is by Shakishta. So did you hate Batista? Were you a fan of Batista? What'd you think?
I was not.
You were not a fan?
No.
Okay. Not even when he was with Evolution?
Evolution was fine. I mean, it's kind of like Roman Reigns. It protected him when he was in Evolution because he didn't have to do too much.
Mm.
But he was pretty boring in the ring.
Someone says 2010 Batista was so much fun.
That was
2010
that was
Batista.
2010. I think that's when he left the first time when Cena beat him like in an I Quit match, and then he finally got good towards the end,
Mhm.
and then he left to go do movies, and then obviously came back a few years later for a short period of time, but he sucked again then because they tried to make him a babyface when no one wanted him to be.
Someone says his entrance at Mania 26 was great. He felt like they felt like he was a megastar. Do you remember his
that.
entrance?
No.
No. What else? He was fucking awesome. His heel work was incredible. Hollywood heel Batista is the best Batista.
That was the best one.
Hollywood heel.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he wasn't called Hollywood heel Batista, but I know what he's talking about.
That's what fans called him.
They'd put a spotlight in the middle, like they turn all the lights off, put a spotlight, and he would cut a promo. That's when he started getting good. He started learning how to act and cut a promo. Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, bunch of people up here are agreeing with you that they don't like Batista as well. So I thought it was interesting. This one had like 200 comments, so it was a hot topic. People were
It was just those Cena
interesting.
Batista matches back in the day were so bad because that was back when Cena was only doing 5 moves
Mhm.
and like Batista had like 3 moves. So it was just like punching for like 20 minutes and then finisher. Yeah, it was not good.
So someone says Batista is one of those guys that pyro is essential for his entrance.
Well, yeah.
Is that true? I don't know what his
yeah.
entrance was. So like his entrance would not be the same without pyro. He would look dumb.
Oh my God. It would look horrible.
Oh, really?
I mean, way worse than Brock Lesnar's.
Oh, okay.
His intro, he goes, he pretends like he has a machine gun. And then, like, the pyro goes off every time Like, I mean, you can look it up real quick, but he's like, like, so, like, if he's just doing this, like, nothing's happening.
Looks like he's doing the shake weight.
Yeah, so he can't come back because they don't have pyro.
Batista entrance video.
I'll read a fan question in the meantime.
Okay.
Ron Johnson, what's funnier, the Astros facing Matt Harvey, the first game back home since Hurricane Harvey, or Baron Corbin?
I thought that was purely ironic. Yeah. Baron Corbin's not funny at all.
He's not. Except for when he loses his Money in the Bank cash in. What the hell?
Please welcome the animal known as
Batista! Oh, this is when he returns?
His first pyro entrance.
What? Why did JR intro in? This isn't even the music he uses now. Dude, I don't think this is. I don't think it's gonna have it. Hold on. We don't have to see the whole. Maybe this is it. Hold on. Yeah. So you can imagine.
That would look dumb.
Well, that was his first one. He changed it up a little bit.
Yeah, they wasted a lot of money on pyro there.
Yeah.
If you're ever upset about why the WWE isn't do pyro anymore, it's because they wasted it all on his budgets.
Yeah.
On past budgets. Oh Lord.
Seriously though, they need to bring the pyro back. They really do.
Yeah. How much do you think pyro can't cost that much per show? 10 grand maybe?
I don't know.
15?
Cheap asses. It just goes to show you business is bad.
Yeah.
Business is bad when you're cutting costs. People pay $9.99 for the network, and you're cutting all the programming.
And yet you're paying Summer Rae to do nothing.
Yeah. And Mike Kanellis to do nothing, pretty much.
To job.
Yeah. Chris, who is the best celebrity guest host of Raw? My vote is Bob Barker. I don't think my vote would be Bob Barker. I don't know. It wasn't that memorable to me, that guest hosting shit. I didn't like it. There were a couple of guest hosts that did some stuff. I don't know. I can't think of a guest host that was that good. A lot of them were terrible.
I don't know.
Just terrible. Rito, hey Andrew, when are you going to join Josh's Kiss My Ass Club for predicting the severe storm that you said wasn't that bad?
Yeah, Andrew was way wrong on that one.
Josh was the person that predicted this storm, right? It was you. It was all you.
I told you to be terrified.
It wasn't weatherman and stuff like that.
It was me.
First of all, listen.
It was me, Andrew.
Listen, Rito. I didn't say it. I said it wasn't that bad that Saturday because it wasn't. It was just rain. It was just a little rain. Nothing happened.
Yeah.
Like Saturday afternoon. So I was saying like people were freaking out, but at the time it was just a little rain. There was no flooding yet.
But you could see that the badness was coming. The badness?
The badness?
The bad weather was coming.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm packing up now. Go ahead.
And oh yeah, you ready to go?
Yeah. Sorry,
okay.
No, I'm not
All
like
right,
I'm
see you
not
later.
like okay. Well, if I gotta go, I gotta go.
And no, I'm not buying Josh a pizza. He still owes me lunch. So
I've tried to pay it off before.
I just want to hold it over you forever. That's all. Marcus Muniz, what are your thoughts on the top 10 of the PWI 500 list?
Oh, I saw this one.
I have the list.
And like Roman Reigns was number 4. Is that what it was?
Thanks for spoiling it.
Ah, shit. Okay, edit out. Go ahead.
No. I'm not going to edit. The Miz number 10. Bobby Roode is number 9. Dean Ambrose number 8. Samoa Joe 7. Nakamura 6. Kenny Omega 5. Roman Reigns 4. Give me a break. Kevin Owens 3. AJ Styles 2. And Okada 1.
It is weird because I always hear people say Kenny Omega's the best wrestler on planet Earth.
Yeah.
You know, the Roman Reigns stuff, it is what it is. People love Roman Reigns.
What could they possibly put him as number 4 on? Like his ring ability, his promos,
his work ethic, I guess.
No.
The fact that he's I'm there every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, skipped a few days.
Just like Roman Reigns.
Well, I want to know how they put together this list. Is it just ring ability? Is it just performing in the ring? Does mic skill, promo skills come involved? Because how the fuck could Roman Reigns be on this list?
I imagine
when he's not as good. He's not that good at any of those things.
I imagine it's everything wrapped into one. That's what I would think, at least.
So I don't know. PWI has some agenda here where they're putting Roman Reigns number 4. I don't understand. Yeah. Why are you taking your clothes off during the show?
I'm not taking my clothes off. I'm changing.
Oh, you didn't take clothes off right there?
I'm changing.
You're changing into a shirt that's completely wrinkled. Every inch of that shirt is wrinkled.
It's fine.
And you're putting it on. Why would you? I've never seen someone put on a shirt like that.
Like what?
Like
it's not that bad.
Like head first.
How else do you put on a shirt?
The other way.
The only way
put it
is
on like upside down.
Yeah, you
That's
go
weird.
upside down. The
never
only way
seen
to do
anyone do that. No, I've never seen anyone do that.
You're weird.
Jason Deerham, Otis Dozovich is doing a great job with his Chris Farley impersonation.
Keep on going.
You're putting a belt on now? What are you doing? This can't wait a few minutes?
I gotta run after this. Keep on going. I'm engaged. Otis Dozovich is Chris Farley. Go on.
Should he team up with James Ellsworth as David Spade? You know, I didn't realize until you said that Ellsworth does actually kind of look like David Spade. Like he looks like Joe Dirt. Like
except with a chin, without a chin.
He needs to grow a mullet. Yeah. Adam Wilson, which Green Day song does Josh dislike the most, and what Green Day song does Andrew like the most?
I dislike every Green Day song except for the one with the cashmere lyrics.
Cashmere.
Yeah, the one from the Godzilla soundtrack.
Godzilla soundtrack.
Yeah, I don't remember what it's called.
What Godzilla soundtrack?
It was on Godzilla.
The last one?
No. This was
98.
Yeah, with Matthew Broderick. Matthew Broderick.
I don't remember what song was on Godzilla.
Hold on. Green Day songs.
Really? Green Day songs?
I don't know.
Just type Green Day Godzilla, obviously. Jesus.
Green Day Godzilla songs.
Oh, Brain Stew?
Maybe that's what it was. Yeah, it's long. It's got a good riff. I enjoy it.
All right, well.
Oh, no, that's not it.
No, that's not it. It was an ad. Hold on. Come on. Play.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Brain. Yeah.
I'm in trouble trying to sleep. Getting teardrops running wild. Not to dry. I don't know the rest of the words.
Still I try.
There we go. Stops in my mind. On my own, here we go.
So you're with Godzilla in the background roaring? What the fuck?
Yeah.
So, your favorite Green Day song, or the only one you like, is the easiest song that they do, where literally the whole song is do-do, do-do, do-do.
Well, it reminds me of Kashmir from Led Zeppelin a little bit.
Oh, it's a good song.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's legit.
I didn't know I'd ever see you singing Green Day. I didn't know you liked the song. That's a new
There's
thing.
only one Green Day song that I like, all right? I don't like them all.
So look, we know all of this whole time Josh has just been joking. He actually loves Green Day.
As I've mentioned more than once on this podcast, Green Day is overrated.
Hey, calm down, okay? Calm down.
You're getting me triggered, Andrew.
Calm down. When do you have to leave?
I got to be at the Astros game by about 6:30.
Oh, okay.
So I'm changing now.
I've always liked it. I've always liked it. What am I, Josh? Now I've always liked Basket Case. So maybe you could do Basket Case. God,
I'm sure you like American Idiot.
I'm like sneezing and yeah, it's a good song. Awful. Oh God, I got the hiccups, and I'm sneezing. This is.
Do you need me to
shit.
read them, Andrew?
No.
Sounds like you're having trouble over there.
Diva Bible, what you gonna do when Hulkamania runs wild on you? That's a shitty question, Diva Bible, but. You know what? You post some of the greatest GIFs on Twitter. Oh, my God.
I'm not going to do anything. I'll run the other direction.
Go follow Diva Bible WWE. He posts so many great gifts. It's all about like during the Attitude Era of the women when they would, be in their underwear and stuff.
No. An important must follow.
Like he posted one of Trish Stratus doing the stink face to Candice Michelle, but she bites Tori in the ass. It's fantastic. And then there was one of Stacy Keibler and Terry Reynolds like in a match where they're in their underwear. Jerry the King Lawler. There's a bed in the middle of the ring.
Yeah.
And Jerry the King Lawler is like doing commentary from there while like laying on his back. And then Terry Reynolds hits Stacy Keibler, and Stacy Keibler, her face goes right into the King's crotchal region. And he's like, ah! So it's pretty great. Yeah.
Talk about truculent.
Yeah, for sure.
Will you turn your phone off, Andrew?
Shut the fuck up. It was on mute. Stupid reminder came up. Jay Bizzle, your best friend, Jay Bizzle.
I don't have problems with Jay Bizzle.
Clearly you do, because he can't tag you on this question for some reason. Is Josh growing a beard to try to convince others that he's more dwarf than troll?
Dwarfs have beards?
Like the Lord of the Rings.
I didn't watch Lord of the Rings.
Oh.
Lord of the Rings was for losers.
Okay. Also, who is the better Jets defensive tackle, Richardson or Wilkerson? Well, look.
Richardson.
Wilkerson's still on the team. Wilkerson's not even a defensive tackle, though, so shame on you. He's a defensive end.
Wilkerson was a defensive tackle, though. I think they moved him to D end.
Yeah, but he's been
yeah, but I mean, I think he
college?
No, he was.
Talking about,
he started out as a 3-4 tackle, right?
Yeah,
then he moved
on the
to
outside. He was in the middle. He wasn't. He wasn't. You're not going to tell me about Jet stuff, buddy. Okay?
I'll tell you about where the fuck I want.
No, look, Richardson. I'm glad they got rid of Richardson because he's
Wait,
going to
a
murder
Knicks fan?
someone soon.
Are you a Knicks fan?
Knicks?
Yeah.
What else would I be?
I don't know. A Nets fan?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I'm a Knicks fan, but I hate them right now. So.
Okay. All right.
I hate all my teams right now.
No.
All of them.
And wrestling, so it's nice.
And wrestling. Yeah, I hate everything. Flats Daniel, any updates on Josh's Street Profits Snapchat? You haven't even done anything. You've given up on it?
I haven't. I need some motivation. I'm actually thinking about posting my Venmo account so I can try to get some people to help me help the people of Hurricane Harvey. But I don't know how to do that without exposing who I am. So I'm trying to figure out a workaround.
Yeah, add my PayPal at Dyslexia Sports.
Because it had my face on it too. So I'm thinking about breaking the fourth wall.
No,
I am not the
Street
Street Profits.
You can't ruin it. No.
Well, I don't know what else to do with it. We're still up over probably about 1.1K.
Just keep promoting the podcast then.
All right.
Yeah. Let's see here. Pull up a couple more. Anthony, push Barry, kill Katrina, Harvey, Sandy. Okay.
Oh Lord. Well, this one already sucks. I don't know much about Sandy. I mean, I'm sure you probably understood more about it than I did because you have a lot more people on the Northeast side.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know.
Well, it was just like Harvey. I mean, it's a story.
But yeah, did you have anybody affected by Sandy?
Yeah.
Oh.
I have people. I have family that live in Long Island. Their basement got flooded. Their first story got flooded. It took a lot to remodel it and shit.
Oh, basements. Yeah. We don't have basements here, thank God, or it would have been a lot worse.
Oh yeah. Basements are fun though. Basements are cool.
Mm.
Madeline, for Josh, F, Mary, Kill, Mae Young Classic Edition. Oh, okay. But you haven't watched it, so you don't even know who these people are.
Victoria Gonzalez.
Piper, it's all the monsters.
There's more than one?
Did you see Jazzy Gabbard? Was she the big she was the big German woman? She looked like Ivan Drago.
Oh, no, not that one.
Yeah. I figured you'd like her.
No.
Jonathan
Victoria Gonzalez.
Andrew, who's your favorite college football team? I bet Josh loves Penn State. Why?
Because Bill O'Brien went there?
Because they rape children?
Oh, no. No. I mean, I'm very against raping children.
That's good.
My college program was always Texas Tech. Always a big fan of Tech.
Why?
Guns up, baby.
Why?
That was the college I wanted to go to. Back when I was back in my basketball playing days, I wanted to play for Coach Bobby Knight.
Okay.
Back in the day.
I'm not too much into college football, but I'm a Houston Cougar. So I've been to a few, U of H games. I was obviously into them when Tom Herman, when they
Did they lose
were
today?
doing really well.
Did
Texas?
Did you see that
I heard Texas was getting killed.
They were getting spanked by Maryland. Maryland.
Yeah. So people are already losing faith in Tom Herman.
I hope he gets fired. That would be sweet justice.
It would be. Yeah.
Sweet juicy justice.
All right. Done with fan questions. So what is that? Don't do that.
I don't know. Like my excitement
That's
thing.
terrible.
Like I can't dab anymore.
Josh, that's terrible.
Like this is my dab.
That's terrible, Josh.
I do the Macarena.
Okay. Make sure you subscribe to our podcast on iTunes and give us a 5-star review. If you don't have an iPhone, you can listen to us on the Podbean app. You can also listen to us on Google Play and all that good stuff. You can also watch the show at youtube.com/What's Wrong With Wrestling. Check out our website, what'swrongwithwrestling.com. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Wrong Wrestling. You can also follow me on Twitter at Andrew Pisano. You could also PayPal Josh where?
Huh?
PayPal?
What?
Donate. Where can people donate?
Oh yeah. This is sorry. I'm distracted.
Clearly you are.
Here. This is you can scan stuff now. Here, there's my Venmo. You can
They can't.
you can
okay.
Can you see it?
No,
Oh.
it's not. It's too lower. There you go. Okay.
All right. You can Venmo with me if you want. I guess you can just take a screenshot of that. Yeah, and sometime next week I'll be donating. I'll be going to Little Caesars. Jesus, I'll
Holy
be going.
shit!
I'll be going to Toys
I'll be gonna go to
R Us.
Little Caesars, get some really good pizza for the kids. Even the kids will be like, "No, I don't want that. I don't want it. Ew."
My mind is elsewhere.
Oh, I guess maybe he was.
The Nature Boy. Woo! It's back up and running. Looking as old as I can look. I want to tell all my fans out there, thank you for all the love, support, and I will see you in the very, 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 very near future. Woo!
Insane.
Yeah. I feel like he was sitting though, but maybe he was standing.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe he was sitting and standing so quickly that it looked like he was just sitting.
Yeah. You could also go to prowrestlingtees.com/What's Wrong With Wrestling to buy one of our shirts, only $19.99. The
And
next
we
couple
are-
of days, it's 15% off if you use the promo code WORK.
And we're in the works of making the Mexicans for Gender shirt.
You are.
We're in the works.
You are.
We're in the works.
And you can also donate
With
to the
John
show.
David Guerra, who is Mexican.
I don't know if he's a Jinder Mahal fan.
Did you ask him?
No, I didn't ask him. You ask him.
John, with a last name
You're
like that,
asking him here.
I feel like you might be a little bit Hispanic. I don't know if that's
Oh my
prejudice
God.
or I don't know if that's
Shut your mouth. You can also donate to the show at patreon.com/What's
push gender.
Wrong With Wrestling.
Push gender.
All right, thanks, Josh. Go to your Astros.
Okay, I'm leaving.
Bye.
Andrew can continue.
I'm done.
What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. And he's always right. Don't you dare have a different opinion. He sounds like Stone Cold Steve Austin. It kinda looks like Kevin Owens. Dean Ambrose is in his daydreams, and Charlotte is in his sex dream. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. Obnoxious, crazy, loud, egocentric, no doubt that's Joe. Self-proclaimed strongest and best-looking man in the world. Loves wrestling, but only part-time. Strong, big players, pretty sublime, yeah. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling, oh no. He made hashtag push Eric Gallo, push him off a cliff. He doesn't think Stacy Keebler is that high, and we almost forgot Josh. He's just a troll. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with